All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the whole team at L&M Property Co, would like to thank you very much for joining us for today's auction here at unit number 1 of 36 Gladstone Parade in the lovely suburb of Glenroy. To all of our bidders and buyers in the crowd here today, I wish you all the very best with your bidding endeavours. My instructions to you are quite simple, and that is to bid bold, bid aggressively, and bid to your absolute maximum. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer here today. I'm sure you're somewhere in the crowd, so to you a slightly early congratulations is in order for your wonderful purchase, and what a wonderful purchase it will be for you and your family. I'm sure of it for the many, many years to come. Of course, I'd like to take the time to thank our vendors very, very much as well for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer, but also the entire selling team at L&M Property Co for selling their most prized possession here. Of course, your listing agents, you've got Lem and Michael. If you have any questions about the property or need any support with your bidding endeavours, make sure to flag any of them down and I'll be happy to help you out. We also got Aisha and also John in the crowd, and so any member of the team will happily help you out there, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to cover the rules and regulations of an auction. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I'm placing a bid on behalf of our vendors is simply vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can place those vendor bids. Now, settlement terms for the purchase of the home were preferred between 60 to 90 days. If you had any prior arranged terms and conditions discussed and our vendors have agreed to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. But otherwise, if you are that lucky and successful buyer, we're also going to be asking you for a standard 10% deposit payable this evening as per standard Victorian auction rules. But otherwise, let's talk about the stunning home here, unit number 1, 36 Gladstone Parade, an absolute stunning home here, perfect for all kinds of buyers in the marketplace, particularly if you're a first home buyer, you're a small or even growing family. Investors in the crowd will be absolutely pleased to take over such a lovely asset here with 3 bedrooms, multiple bathrooms, multiple car spacing opportunities with that double lock-up garage out the back there. An absolute stunning home for the modern home family buyer. Beautifully designed with modern interiors there, very stylish and perfectly proportioned in its layout as well. As you walk on through, you are greeted by that open space out the back where you have the open kitchen and dining area. And by the way, that kitchen is absolutely magnificent, beautifully designed, stone bench tops open as well to help you entertain your friends and family. Seamless transition into that back outdoor area. How rare is it as well for a townhouse like this to have both front and backyards? Again, perfect for entertaining friends and family. The bedrooms and ensuite are spacious as well. Very good layout. And also all with built-in storage as well. You've got the ensuite downstairs, and both bathrooms are absolutely stunning with the full tiled, full design, and absolutely everything there. Quality materials all throughout. North-south orientation as well. So that, by the way, that back area where you're in the living room, that's north-facing. You're going to have beautiful light coming in all throughout the day. Even in the winter like this, you can see very well lit. So ladies and gentlemen, a stunning home and an even better location because you are so centrally located in the heart of Glenroy with very easy access to all of the local amenities here. You're literally walking distance out towards the shops and Pascoe Vale Road, Glenroy Station, the shops there and everything like that. You got parks and reserves within walking distance from here as well. Very quiet street also as well. Schools, you got public, private, primary and secondary. Glenroy West Primary School and Glenroy College zoning all within walking distance from here. Major shops, you've got Airport West, you've got Essendon DFO, You've got Broadmeadow Central as well, so all of your shopping needs are taken care of here, and also very accessible with all the major roadways. Not only do you have Pascoe Road to take you in and out of the CBD, but you've also got CityLink in the Western Ring Road to take you anywhere else around metropolitan Melbourne. So, ladies and gentlemen, a long, long list of reasons to buy here. There's plenty more once you move on in and really start to enjoy this as your home. So, without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? And I don't mind where we start. Shout it out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be shy. The first bid is always the hardest. Happy to start at any opening figure where you see logical value. Pop your hand up. Where do we have it? Oh, come on, guys. A home like this, I'd expect much more participation. I thought we'd all be jumping over ourselves. We've had a lot of inspections all throughout here, and also many people inspecting multiple times. I know there's plenty of interest in the crowd. Be the one to beat here. Set the target on yourself. Come out guns blazing and swinging here, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to start at any respectable figure. Otherwise, I'll simply kick things off with a vendor bid on my end. Ma'am, you're making some very good eye contact with me. How about let's just start it off with an opening bid. What do you say? 700, there we go. Very fair and reasonable start here at $700,000. Welcome to the auction, ladies and gentlemen. There's social proof and evidence that the property is wanted by somebody else. And good luck to you at $700,000. Where do we go from here? Seeking a $20,000 rise on top. 710. You know what? I'll take it because it's quick. We've got now two bidders fighting it out. 720 if you'd like, but it's $710,000 now. Competition well and truly ignited now. Plenty more bidders in the crowd, but two active bidders for the time being. At $710,000 now, where do we see 720? I'm already being inviting by taking the smaller bids from here. At $710,000. Let's go 720, man. What do you say? At $710,000 now. John, your buyer in the lead, and good luck to you. Let me know if your buyer would like to jump in, or Michael. At $710,000, two bidders fighting it out. Need to know where we go from here. We're going to stick in the tens for now. First call at $710,000. Second call now at 710. 720, man. Welcome back into the lead, and good luck again. At 720. 730 once again, and quickly. At $730,000, gentlemen's not letting off. At $730,000, let's go straight to 40 and do so quickly. At $730,000, any other interest, need to let me know. These two neck and neck and running away with it. At $730,000 now, let's go 40. Don't shy away now, let's show some strength. At $730,000 now, need to know from you guys as well. Calling it three times. 40 now at $740,000. Welcome back into the auction, and good luck out that way. At 740 now, for holding back, you're simply going to miss out. 750, and good work, John. At $750,000. Gentlemen's very, very aggressive here. Always out the front of the pack here at $750,000, worth much more than that, in a prime location of Glenroy as well. At $750,000, any other interest, need to let me know. At $750 now, need to have another challenger in, or it could be you. Ma'am, back in front at $760 if you'd like. It's $750 now the call. Need to know any other interest. We know that there's interest in the crowd here today at $750. First call now at $750,000. Let's do one more 10. We'll go in the fives from there. What do you say? Yep, 760. Really, really tough. What happens if she comes back at 760? You've just lost your bid. That's fine. At $750, I'm going to park that for the time being. If we come back, I'll come back to you, okay? At $750,000, you've already heard it there first. If we're going to go in the fives, I've got to take his. 760 and 65 if you like. Or out that way, sir. We're going in the fives now if you'd like, but I'd suggest keeping it in the tens just to show some strength here. At 760, welcome back and good luck, by the way. At 765, now we're dropping to smaller increments now. 65 if you like. I would suggest 75 just to show some strength here. At $765,000 in the lead. Happy to see you guys back in as well if you'd like. At 770, good luck and well bid. At $770,000, still waiting. At $770,000, now the fives are acceptable here. At $770,000, John, let me know what your buyer would like to do. That's the first sign of any kind of trouble from your buyer at this stage, which is good news for you, by the way. At $770,000, he's taking out the phone. He's going into smaller increments. He's taking a little bit longer between each bid. That's the perfect time to strike, by the way, at $770,000 now. At 770. Let's keep it in the fives. Keep it in the fives. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the bid. 775. 775 got it there. At $775,000 now. If I'm any good at body language, that's a shake of the head from them, which is great news for you. At $775,000 now. What I would say is the gentleman did want to give me a 2. Perhaps he's also very close to his limits as well. 780, and quickly she shook her head, but that doesn't mean much here at an auction. Shaking your head this way apparently means another bid is on the horizon at $780,000 now. Getting some instructions from inside. Perhaps, guys, the doors are... Yeah, they're just having a look. I thought somebody was going inside for instructions here. At $780,000, Lem, your buyer's still in front. John working hard out that way as well at 780. At $780,000, another group of buyers potentially interested inside. Not just yet. I know you guys want to keep going into smaller increments, but we're simply guiding us to where we can put it on the property on the market. Let's go 85. Oh, we're doing the same thing again, aren't we? What happens if the gentleman out that way goes on a 5? We're happy to do that, are we? At 780, still the bid. Just confirming, you could be in front at 85. 85. Everybody is offering smaller and smaller increments, and I will tell you the smaller increments simply invites your competition back in. I know that you know what you're doing. You definitely seem like you've got the confidence to bid at auction at 780 for the time being. I will keep your bid in the back pocket here, but John may just have another bid for another 5. I am trying to keep it in the 5s for the time being. I do appreciate the bid. At $780,000 now, guys. Just so you know that we do have another bid on the horizon, so you do need to make sure you've got that next bid, whether it is the bid or not, ready quickly at $780,000 at the bare minimum. We're going to take a $2,000 bid, but I am waiting for John's bidder. We're going to go 5s because they've already offered a 2 out this way. At 780, the bid. We've got 82 in the pocket. I am waiting for a 5 at 785, and great bid. Could be your bid again. Let's go to 790 or over here as well at $785,000. What are we going to do? We know that bid was coming as well at $785,000. Perhaps not very happy that it was. Let's go one more 5. We'll start to take the smaller increments. Just one more. Put yourself in front. And firmly so. Everybody is trying to offer me smaller and smaller increments, and that's the perfect time to stretch yourself. 85 now. 785 the bid, and good luck, sir. That's 700. No, we're already at 85. We're already at 85. We need to be at 90 if you'd like. 790. At 790, now happily accept the smaller bids, by the way, just to be more inviting. Happy to do the 2s if you'd like. At 790 the bid, I'd suggest if there's anybody else wanting to jump on in, we go straight to 800. At 790, we are dropping to smaller increments, but as the auctioneer, what I would say is when we are going to smaller and smaller increments, that you go more aggressive just to show that you mean business. At 790, Lem, your bidder in the lead. And you're bidding very well so far. At 790, guys, what would you like to do here? I know that there's interest in bidding. I am happy to accept the smaller bids now at 790. 2 active bidders, and I would like to count a 3rd as well if you'd like to join us. At $790,000, John, how are we going out this way? It's taking longer and longer to get a bid out that way. We're all approaching our limits here at 790. Perhaps we also take a pause to the auction as well. We can take smaller increments now if you'd like, but I would suggest keeping it in the 5s to show that you mean business and really be the top dog to beat. The aggressive bidders tend to do better at an auction, particularly out the back end of the auction. At $790,000, I think I'm going to take a quick pause to the auction. We are very close as well. Lem, what do you say? We'll give our buyers a little bit of time to consider their next moves, take a quick pause to the auction and come back in just a moment's time. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience and anticipation while we're seeking our vendors' instructions. We do have quite clear instructions to pass on to everybody. I'm glad to see that all of our bidders are still around here. The instructions, by the way, from our vendors are quite simple, and that is if we're not going to get any further bidding or offers from here, that we are simply going to be passing the property in. But what they do want me to pass on is that we are only a couple of bids away from the property being on the market so that we can sell to you today. So I would suggest that if there is any further interest out here, at the very least be the highest bidder so that you can have the exclusive rights to come inside, know exactly where that written reserve price is so that you can be the sole person to negotiate from here. But I can say the vendor's instructions, we're going to be taking a $5,000 bid as an absolute bare minimum, only a couple of bids away from where we've set the reserve price. It cannot be any further clearer from here. Otherwise, the instructions are to pass the property in. Currently, the bid stands at $790,000 at the very bare minimum. You're going to be coming inside and negotiating with us unless there is a further bid. $795, and welcome to the auction now. 3 bidders now taking it away, and good luck. At $795,000, John. We're sticking in the fives until the property's on the market. Only another bid or two, perhaps, until that moment in time. At $795,000, good luck to you. At the very least, passing the property in and negotiating exclusively out that way. And I can tell you, what's the $800,000 in good bid. At $800,000 now, Lem, perhaps go inside and get those instructions for us, please. At $800,000 now in the lead, and good luck to you. At $800,000 now getting the instructions from inside once again. At $800,000, and good luck out that way, John. Waiting for final instructions from your bidder as well, guys. What would you like to do? At $800,000 now, you had the lead for just a moment's time. Happy to see you guys in. Now, can I just confirm before we are wrapping up proceedings here, we are getting some instructions. Are you guys these house? All right, well, I hope you're enjoying the show here. And just so you know, if you are thinking about selling, L&M Property Co., fantastically run auction campaign up until now. At $800,000 now, makes no sense to back away, getting instructions from inside. Lem coming out in just a moment's time. What would you like to do? Let's take the twos and keep the auction going. 802 now, shaking the head at $802,000 now. John, what would you like to do? I've seen the head shake before, and I've seen you come back, so it's very hard to believe you. At 802 now, what would you like to do? John, need to know instructions from you. At $802,000, Lem, just waiting for your instructions inside. What's the call? Need to know final instructions all around. First call at $802,000. Second call at 802 now, sir. Have I got your absolute best? Third and final time. All done. All finished. And all silent now. 804. Again, shaking the head and coming back for more. And I'll welcome you back at 804 in the lead. At 804 now, what would you like to do? We're shaking our head. We're at our limits, and perhaps that last bit has done it. 804. 804, what about 806, the twos? At 804 now the bid. At 804, Lem. Need to know instructions from inside as well. Very, very close. Need to know at the very least, are we passing the property in out this way or over here, or even to your bidder, John? At $804,000, one last opportunity. I'm going to count it 3 times. We need to know. First call at $804,000. Second call at $804,000. Third and final time, all done. Oh, you know what? Let's take the one. Let's take the one. 805. Let's do 806. Every bid counts here. We're getting a no from here, but a yes from there. 806. And 806, like I said, with the smaller increments, it does invite the buyers back in. At 806. At 806. At 806 now, I'm telling you, every single last bid, whatever that head shaking is doing, it's getting you in front. At 806, that's the way that you bid at auction. At $806,000, Len, we're still going here, still waiting for you. Otherwise, I need to know final instructions out this way. We pass the property in. First call at $806,000. Are we on the market? We are on the market and selling. No better offer. That means there's no more negotiation, no more second chances now. At $806,000, we have new owners. Any last bids you need to know? John, same to you and your buyer out that way. We are done. We are finished. We may just be congratulating our new owners at 8:06, just pending your instructions here, or I'm still waiting for you guys perhaps. No, there's always a little bit of hope. At 8:06, last opportunity, just think about this as well. The property is on the market. No more late bids or offers. You know what, we will do the 500s. The property is on the market, it sells to the highest bidder. 8:06, 500, I'd be remiss as the auctioneer. At 8:06, 500 to not accept any further bids. At 8:06, 500, this is the time where that 8:07, and again with the smaller increments, I'd suggest if you've got it in, you go straight to 8:10 and call it quits from there. Just one last lunge for the keys. At 8:07, in the lead and rightfully so. At 8:07, we've got you owners holding the keys out this way in L&M Property Co. If you are thinking about selling your property, particularly by way of auction, make sure to give Lam, Michael and the rest of the team a call or have a conversation with you. They'll happily recreate this auction moment for you. And 3 bidders actively fighting it out at 8:07. Selling no better offer, guys. Need to know, we've seen the head shakes before and they've come back for more bids. John's still going as well. First call, we sell away. Second call now, and we congratulate our new owners. Third and final time, all done, all finished, all silent. We sell 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Selling. You sure? We're done. We are selling. Yes, we are sold. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought. Thank you on behalf of the team at L&M Property Co. We wish you all the very best for the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much, and we'll see you at the next one.